Stuart, I don't think what Rachel's got is going to go away very soon.
What's wrong with it?
Stuart, she's bulimic.
You dumped her. That's why she's got this bulimia thing.
I don't think it's quite that simple.
It is that simple. She loved you and you screwed her over. If she ends up in hospital or something, I know who I'll be blaming. You and Nielsen.
I'm glad you're back. You won't ever leave again, will you, Stuart?
Not seeing your boyfriend tonight.
Laurie was never my boyfriend.
Was? You mean his history?
No, I suppose so.
Well, what happened? Did you dump him?
No, not exactly.
Thought you really liked him.
He was all right.
Well, if you're not doing anything, you could come to the movies.
Movies?
Yeah, my shop.
Oh, no. I went to the pictures with Laurie last week.
So?
Well, there's not likely to be anything else of interest on for me.
I don't know. There's got to be something. Hey, Trail of Blood's still on.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you'd like it. There's not that much blood. Except for the scene where his girlfriend gets decapitated.
Oh, no, thank you.
Hey, but then there's this one. All these commandos come back from the dead and they go around killing
Does it
all
always
these...
have to be death and destruction?
You choose then.
Oh, there's this English film Jenny was talking about, based on a book.
Oh, the one where they all go swimming naked in the river.
She didn't mention that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
I bet you wouldn't.
What's happening?
Nothing much.
You want to go down the mall?
What for?
I don't know, hang out.
Nah, we're going to the movies.
You and...
You go with Mark, I don't mind.
I'd rather go to the movies.
So what movie are you seeing?
That one.
Oh, pass. Maybe I'll see you around. Bye now.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather go with Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Nick,
What for?
for thinking of me.
Oh, hi.
Hi, there's some food for you in the oven. We've already watched the vids. Thought you might be home a bit earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I got held up talking to Rachel.
Oh, just calm down then.
You could say that.
Well, that's good. It's about time.
Well, I couldn't let things go on the way they were, could I?
So you guys are friends again?
Yeah, sort of.
Sort of.
We're back together.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
You don't sound very pleased.
Well, things got so messed up before.
Sure, but if you know where you went wrong, it might be different this time.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I mean, I'd love things to work out, but I don't even know if we want the same things from each other anymore.
God, Stuart.
What?
Well, listen to yourself. Your enthusiasm scares me. Why'd you get back together if you had all these doubts?
Well, she needs me.
Well, what about you?
Yeah, well, I need somebody too.
Somebody. Good going, Stuart.
You shouldn't be working so late. You'll never find a new boyfriend in here.
And that's exactly why I am working so late.
That's pathetic.
Yes, it is. So, how's the nausea? How's the nausea?
Bearable.
Good. Well, if it's still okay in the morning, I'd like to run some more tests.
More? You've already done every test known to medical science.
It's nothing like that. I'd like to do some audiometry tests for hearing loss. The thing is, your body's been so bombarded for years by chemotherapy and antibiotics, there's a chance your inner ear could be affected.
I'd rather skip the tests.
It might not seem that important, but you might be missing out on sound without actually realising it.
No, I realise. It's been getting worse for years.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I'm enough of a freak already. I don't need a hearing aid as well.
Fair enough. But will you at least let me get someone in to do tests so we can talk about it, know what's going on?
Okay.
Good on you.
I'll just start from the beginning and take it step by step.
Why can't you just tell me the answer?
Because you have to work it out for yourself.
I can't.
Well, if you concentrated, you could.
It's boring.
Look, just pretend you're cracking a secret code. That's what I used to do.
Should have gone to the movies with Nick.
Well, why didn't you then?
Because Nielsen's old cheese was choosing the film. Some boring, arty-farty crap.
So films are boring, maths is boring, staying at home is boring. Is everything boring?
Just about, yeah.
Well, if you can't find anything interesting, then you must be boring.
You want to know what the most boring thing of all is?
What?
You.
Greetings, Earthlings.
Steve, don't tell me you finally admitted you're an alien.
Joe, that sounded suspiciously like a joke. Well done.
You mean out with Lindsay?
Now she is out of this world. One for a nightcap?
No thanks.
Yeah,
No, you don't.
see, there you go again. You're boring.
Yeah, hey, loosen up. Give the kid a break.
Steve.
No, no.
Right, are we going to finish this or are you going to fail again? I know what would make this more interesting. Doing it all on computer.
Yeah, as if Mum's going to fork out for one.
But that's just it. She doesn't have to.
You busy?
No, not really.
You sure?
Yeah, it's just doing some paperwork. Computer work, really. You're an early?
So are you.
Yes, well, I've always been an early bird. Fact is, I don't like sleep much. Bit of a waste of time, really, don't you think?
No. I'd sleep all day if I could.
So I really get more than 4 hours sleep a night.
Did you get tired?
No, I guess that's pretty strange.
No, not necessarily. People have wildly different sleep patterns.
No, it's strange. Just like everything else about me.
Don't be silly.
I don't have to be polite. I know what everyone thinks about me.
Everyone likes you.
They don't. Just amused by me. Think I'm a walking joke.
Well, Gina doesn't obviously think so.
Don't blame her. She deserves someone normal.
Leonard, cut it out. You're not weird. You're different, that's all. Not different as in strange, but different as in special. I, for one, think you're lovely.
I'm going to need to use that soon.
Sure, won't be long.
Do you feel like a coffee across the road?
Oh, no thanks, dear.
I'll wait till you're on your break then.
No, I don't want you hanging around, dear.
Okay, see you later then.
Stuart, you are a miracle worker.
I am?
Rachel's smiling for the first time in weeks. I'm so glad you two have got back together again.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, maybe now we can get somewhere with these counselling sessions. So far, they've been a series of ugly arguments.
Oh, can't expect results overnight.
Do you think Rachel's getting anything out of them?
I don't know, but she'd definitely stick with it.
No intention of giving up. Listen, I've got a couple of minutes before our session. What about a coffee? I've got a job proposition for you.
Yeah, cool.
Look, honey, I'm really sorry, but I really need to use the computer now.
Just another minute or so.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, okay.
What's so fascinating anyway?
Love muffin.
What?
I've worked out Leonard's secret password. I've got access to his private files.
Honey, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, what's that?
Seems to be Leonard's journal.
Oh, journal? Typical Leonard, keeping his journal on computer.
Oh, here we go. Today's entry, hot off the press. A restless night. Terrible nightmares about being chased by dogs.
Oh, poor love.
One of the dogs turns out to be Gina. Funny things, dreams so often prophetic. I wake and reach for Gina, but she's not there. Perhaps it's over already and I don't even know it. Perhaps she's already found someone who's not so weird, not so embarrassing. I want to run back to the research laboratory and hide, but it's too late. Why did I ever leave there? Why did I ever think I could have a normal life?
Wild night, was it?
Had worse.
Take her out clubbing afterwards? Can see you dancing with old lady Nielsen on the dance floor.
Look, it's no fun living with Marge at the best of times, and it's a pits when she's depressed, so I tried to cheer her up. What's wrong with that?
Everything. With your mum away, you should be outraging, not organising senior citizens outing.
Oh, you're such a party animal.
I am when I want to be. Hey, why don't we?
What?
Throw a party, have a rage.
No thanks.
Come on, your mum will never have to know.
I've got to work.
So work another day.
I can't. I promised the McKennas I'd do their lawns.
You can be so dull at times, Harrison. You need a hand?
Sorry, I need the cash for myself.
You don't have to pay me.
You sure?
Hey, what are friends for?
Probably be tied up for the next hour.
Fine. Oh,
Yeah, Sarah Jane's audiometry test.
Well, hasn't that poor girl got enough problems without worrying about that?
All part of the total health package, Michael.
I suppose so.
Oh, how's the counselling coming along?
Ah, you know.
Well, hard going.
Well, it's had its moments.
Yeah, when David and I went to counselling, he was seeking custody of Andrew. I always felt like I was on trial.
Yeah. Still no pain, no gain, eh?
Afraid not. Oh, well, good luck.
Thanks.
Gina, wait. Gina, I'm
sorry about yesterday. I didn't mean half of what I said.
And which half was that?
You know what I mean. I just got carried away. I was so frustrated.
Yeah, well, I should have said something before it got out of hand.
I'm sorry.
It's just that I like to be there for Leonard.
I know you do. So why don't you come around tonight?
Oh, I don't know.
Please.
Okay.
And be sure to tell Leonard. In fact, tell him I'll cook him something really special tonight just for him. And you. We'll make a night of it.
You don't have to do that.
Actually, yeah, I sort of do. You see, Leonard seems to be having some sort of, crises of confidence due to all this cat food stuff.
Leonard? My Leonard?
I'm afraid so. You see, he's convinced himself that everyone around here thinks he's, weird.
Everyone?
Including you.
Well,
As we expected. Your hearing's well down on both ears.
from the drugs.
Yeah.
Funny how knowing what's wrong with you somehow makes it worse.
Well, it shouldn't, at least not in your case.
What's that?
It's a hearing aid. I asked the audiologist to send one over for you to have a look at.
You're kidding.
No. What did you expect? A big old-fashioned ear trumpet?
No, but my grandfather had one, and it was pretty ugly.
Well, you'd hardly notice that.
True.
And no more lip reading.
I can't believe I've been such a dork. Not saying anything about being deaf. Thanks. You're the best doctor I've ever had.
Michael, how do you feel about food?
Well, I like it.
Healthy appetite, eh?
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe a bit too healthy since I stopped drinking. My mother always insisted on 3 square meals a day, and I guess we've done the same with Jonathan and Rachel. Not too much snacking between meals, not too much junk food, that sort of thing, but I don't think we've been too strict.
No need to feel defensive about it. We're not trying to lay blame here.
It sure feels that way.
Try not to. Try to leave these feelings outside and see these sessions as a healing process for the whole family. Now, you and Michael have recently reconciled after a long separation. Tell me how that came about.
Well, I think we've both changed for the better during the separation.
Yes, we've worked out where we went wrong before.
A more harmonious relationship this time round.
Oh, yes, I'd say so.
You don't agree, Rachel?
All you ever do is fight.
That's not true.
Oh, we do fight too much.
Yeah, but not serious fighting. I mean, not like before.
Michael thinks if it's something trivial, then it's not serious, but it's still fighting.
Well, it's bickering, not fighting.
It's the same difference.
No, it's not.
See what I mean?
Well, we did agree to try and stop fighting.
Rachel, why don't you take a break while your parents discuss this?
Oh, so it comes back to us. Well, so much for not trying to lay the blame.
Exactly.
Really? Or maybe it just goes to illustrate what I was saying before, that this is not just Rachel's problem, it's a family one.
Come here, you. Oh, give me a big squeeze. And another one for last night. Did you miss me?
Yes, yes.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay. I understand. You need your space.
No, I don't. I don't want any space. I want to be crowded by you all the time. I only missed last night because I had a fight with Kirsty.
Don't you sometimes get sick of me?
Never.
You don't wish I wasn't so trying?
No way.
You don't think I'm odd?
Who says you're odd?
Everyone. Like over this cat food thing.
They just mock what they don't understand, Leonard. You shouldn't let it bother you.
I wish I could. It's just that I don't want to be an embarrassment to you.
Oh, that is so silly. I am proud of you.
Really?
Absolutely. So snap out of it.
I'll try.
Good, because I've got a big surprise for you planned later on, and I don't want you spoiling it by being all depressed.
Okay.
Thought you were supposed to be trimming the edges.
Yeah, they look okay to me.
Great help you are.
Oh, man, this sucks.
We're not taking the car.
Forget the car.
And what then?
How about we take a look around inside?
And what if the McKennas come back?
They're off with the shrink, aren't they?
I hope he's giving them heaps.
Well, why don't you give them a break? They're doing it for you.
They're doing it because it makes them feel better.
Or maybe if you gave it a chance to work, then you'd feel better too.
I feel fine.
And I don't mean how you feel, I mean your problem.
Look, my problem only spun out of control when I split up with you. I was depressed. And now we're back together. I'm okay. Look, I'm eating. I'm taking my antibiotics. everything's okay because I want to stay well for you.
Well, you should be doing it for yourself.
I do. I missed you so much.
Join you?
Actually, I was just leaving.
Oh, can't you stay for a minute or two? We can talk about the weather if you like. Now, is it just me you're avoiding, or is it everyone?
I've been busy.
Okay. How about dinner with me and Declan tonight? Cock a bun.
I'm working.
You're on day shift.
Yeah, I've got a bit of catching up to do.
You can't go on working around the clock. Keeping yourself busy is all very well, but not if it means running yourself into the ground. I'm sure you'd feel better if you just talked about things. Let your feelings out.
Look, I wish you'd get these hormones of yours sorted out. All this maternal fussing.
It isn't my hormones.
Look, I don't need to talk about it. I'm perfectly all right.
There you go.
Oh, looks good.
Enjoy.
All this soul searching's giving me an appetite.
You think we made any progress today? Max seems to think we did.
Professional optimism designed to keep you coming back for more.
What? Don't you think we achieved anything?
Oh, I don't know. All this probing into people's lives, sometimes I think it does more harm than good.
Still, Rachel has got a problem, and it's not going to go away just with time. We have to try something.
I suppose so.
It's very confronting, though.
Not to mention embarrassing.
I mean, when we were discussing our reconciliation, do you realise that we haven't even discussed it ourselves?
No, we haven't needed to, have we?
Well, maybe we should have. It might have prevented arguments.
Rachel's right, you know.
About the arguments?
We do go on a bit.
Yeah, I know. Why do we do it?
Force of habit.
Yeah. But what are we arguing about? I mean, really?
Well, sometimes I feel like I'm defending my patch and reclaiming my independence, like when we were married.
Well, I suppose that means I'm still trying to make decisions for you.
Sometimes.
Well, I have to try harder.
I guess we both will.
You know, I really want this to work, Alex. I suppose I haven't really told you this as often as I should, but I really do love you, you know.
I love you too.
So, her hearing's been degenerating for years?
Probably.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't notice.
I think Sarah Jane's been doing a good job of covering it.
I think I always joked about her selective hearing. Well, you know what teenagers are like. Deaf when it suits them.
I did hear that, you know.
You mustn't blame yourself. The important thing is we've found out what the problem is, something we can do about it.
Yes, I know. I'm very grateful.
Me too.
Well, you take care of yourself.
Sure. Now, just one more thing.
Look, for heaven's sake, stop pestering people with that thing, huh?
Oh, gotcha.
Come on.
Well, see you later.
Bye.
Look after yourself.
I just need one more.
No! Dr. Fleming's got more important things to do.
This stuff's tops. 12 years old, innit? It hasn't been opened.
Don't be a moron.
Don't you want to try it?
Well, they'll know if it hasn't been opened.
You bet how they're going to know it was us. Besides, we're doing McKenna a favour. Must be hell being an alcoholic having all this stuff around.
Not for me, man. I'm driving, remember?
Oh, chill out, will you?
If we get sprung...
Come on, let's party. They won't be home for hours.
What's all this for?
You. From us, to make up for giving you such a hard time lately.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. We just think we went a bit too far.
Yeah, I'm surprised you kept your cool for this long. Oh, gee, you didn't have to do all this.
Oh, yes, we did.
Gina, okay. Okay, now the deal is this. You cut the cake, and then there'll be no more cat jokes, right?
Right, promise.
I don't know what to say. Hang on. There has to be someone else here.
Great spread, Gina.
Yeah. So, have you all tried the pate?
Yeah, it looks great.
My secret recipe.
Well, you make this?
Sort of.
Well, I wouldn't mind the recipe.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, it comes in a tin.
Oh, from the deli down the road? Where then?
Oh, sorry.
Why the mystery, Gina?
Come on, Gina, what's in it?
Gina, you wouldn't, would you?
What?
Cat food.
As if I would.
Meredith? Meredith? What are you doing down here?
Just resting.
Why here?
It's quiet.
I've come to get you. There's a party with some cake. Why don't you come and have some?
No, thank you.
Oh, please, I'd like you to.
I'm happy here.
Come on. Meredith?
No.
Van Morrison. Boring. Man, this stuff's ancient.
Yeah, well, so's McKenna.
You thought he would have gone to CDs by now. I mean, being a doctor, it's not like he's hard up.
Hey, watch it, man. You'll leave marks on the carpet.
Oh, you stop being such a wuss.
We gotta be careful.
Because of stuff about this carpet. Get a load of this, will you?
Hey, come on, man. We've got to get out of here.
What the hell are you doing out here?
Having a few drinks on your old man.
Oh, we were just looking around.
If you've pinched anything.
We haven't.
Come on, man. We need some music. What do you reckon about Frank Sinatra?
You put those back.
I reckon he's crap.
Hey, call it, man.
You leave my father's stuff alone.
I think Dad might be cross. What are you gonna do, you spoiled little rich bitch?
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.